Good morning, Raptors fans. Let me know if you can hear me. Sunday morning game here at the factory after a thrilling 5-3 victory last night against the Triad Storm. Ryan Miller on the faceoff. Brooks Black and goal. Max skates it out of the blue side up to Bowling. Bowling gets ahead, enters the zone. That along the boards. So we'll throw it behind their net. Radford throws it down low. Raptors go for a change on D. Griffin keeps it in. Axel pick it up at the center dot. He'll chip it down low. Collected by the Storm. Luka gets it in the zone. He's looking for a centering pass. Can't find it. Gets it to the center. Intercepted by the Storm. The other back on the D. Timmy tries to chip it ahead. Can't. Luka's kind of coming away with it. Chips it ahead to Jake. Shot wide. Axel keeps it in. Tries to chip it low. Storm battling along the boards. Storm will clear it around, change up the sides. Axel will pick it up. They're on sides. Axel looking for a shot. Can't get one off. Luka fires one. Blocked. And the Storm goalie will cover it for a stoppage. 3-on-2. We'll start with a shot. Saved by the goalie. I'll swallow it for a save. Face off to the goalie's left. Rodwan on the draw. Rodwan wins it back to Ben. Ben shot. Save. The Raptors will keep some good offensive pressure in the zone here. Rodwan again on the draw. Face off to the goalie's left. Rodwan. Back to the deep. Patterson has it. Patterson up to Bodwan. Bodwan chips it ahead to Bordeaux. Bordeaux skates for it. Gets it to the center. Oh, intercepted by the Storm. Road Run gets a load out of the boards. Vaden goes to the corner with the big guy. Number 31 and number 3 for the Storm are very big boys. Number 3 has it, chips it ahead. Here comes the Storm out of their zone. Moves through the neutral zone with speed. Looks for a centering pass. Nope, goes wide. And Preston will clear it out of the zone. Good job by Preston again. Vaden on the forecheck. Radford will go collect it behind his goal line. There'll be fans on it. Radford trying to play from his knees. Body's falling all over the place. They try for a wraparound, but Black says no. Black says no again on a quick slap shot. Couple of deeks. Puck is still loose. Oh, they couldn't find it. The Storm is batting it in. 10:15 left to go in the first, and the Storm will go up 1-0. Center ice draw by Miller. Miller wins it back to Max. Max up to, looks like it's Griffin. Griffin comes in through. Clear. Shot, save. They can't get the rebound in. Saved by Radford along the boards. Tries to tip it down. Can't. Here comes the Storm in the neutral zone. Max has it. Miller picks it up, looking for an outlet. Gets it out of the zone. Here comes Caleb. Caleb skates it in. Looks for a centering pass. Intercepted. Radford has it. Offsides by the Raptors. We'll get a neutral zone face-off. No, center ice face-off, sorry. Timpy wins it. Back to Veneri. Tom has it. Tom skates it out. Tips it ahead. He's got Timpy. Somebody's got to get a body in front of the big boy. Shot by the Storm, saved by Black. Kicked wide. Axel has it along the boards. Dom will come away with Dom skates it out of the neutral zone. He'll dump it in low and go for a change. Jake High comes and cuts it on board, looking for a centering pass, can't find it. Tries it again, blocked by the Storm. Timpy's got it. Timpy to the front. There's a trip missed. Axel bent along the boards. Can't keep it in. So tips it ahead to Timpy. Timpy looking for a pass. Can't find it. That'll collect it in the neutral zone. Raptors got to get out of the zone. Turnover. Good stick lift by the Raptors. Here comes Vaden. Vaden up the wing. He's got Jake high. Good save by the goalie. Good job, good play by Lasan and Vaden to get the shot off. Shot blocked. Raptors looking at so loose. Kept in by Preston. Preston shoots. Blocked by the Storm. Vaden looking to center it. Preston tries to bang it down low. Can't. Preston gets it below the goal line. Vaden goes to collect it. Oh, Vaden tries to go back to Patterson in the front of the goal, but can't find him. Here comes the Storm. Oh, number 3 goes wide of black. Good job by Preston to give him some pressure there. Preston will get it out of the zone to Willie. Willie up to Vaden. Up to Lasan. Lasan has it. Offsides by the Storm. Storm get it in on the faceoff. Luca picks it up, brings it below the goal line. No, sorry, Max. Max gets it out. Here comes Miller, and I got a 2-on-1 there. Hurry. He can't get past. Bowling has it. Max is going to take a shot. Oh, no. What did you get the text? Hurry up.
We're back. We got 5 minutes left here in the first period. Raptors are down 1-0. Oh, in front, nice save by Brooksy. Oh, diving save on the rebounds. Battling forward to the corner. Radford comes out with it. He skates it out and chips it up to Jack Griffin. Jack Griffin pressuring their D. The Storm are back the other way. Nice play by Ryan on the back check. Luke bowling up to Jack Griffin. He's got a 1-on-1. He's got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Oh, chipped away by the Storm defenseman, and they're back the other way. Luca Veneri hops on the ice. A nice play by Ryan Miller. Jack Griffin's got great speed. Catches him on the change. He fires just over the net. Timpy hit on the forecheck. Axel with a nice stop and go move to hold it in at the blue. They're battling for it along the corner. The Triad the other way. Eves with a nice stick at the blue line. Luca Veneri chips it out. Gorgulius chips it up to Miller. Miller gets it in deep. No ice. They wave it off. Gorgulius is in on a hard F1 forecheck. Axel Eves, he walks it in. Oh, nice play by Tippy to try to center it, but they knock it away. Veneri back into his own end. Takes it around the net. He's got pressure from the Storm. Chips it up the wall to Gorgulius. Gorgulius chips it off the wall. Tippy battling for it. Veneri rags it back into his own end. He fires it up to Jake High. Timpy picks it up at his own red line. Curls back. Backhands it over to Eves. Eves got a little space. He's over the red line. He walks in. He steps to the middle. Nice stick by the Storm D to knock it away. They keep it in. Eves on the forecheck. He grabs the puck. And it's back the other way. Tippy covering on left D for Eves. But he's back and picks it up. Goes back to his partner. D to D over to Veneri. Veneri at the red line. Nice move. Caleb gets it over the blue line. Tries to get it deep, but they storm it. Nice play by Patterson at the blue line. And it's offsides on the Raptors. 2:32 here left in the first period. 1-0 Storm. Beaudoin wins the draw over to Bordeaux. Bordeaux's in over the line. He centers just out of the reach of Lassonde as he was going to the net. Beaudoin, oh, nice play on the forecheck to knock it away. Willie centers it to Jake. It's a battle in front. Can't quite hold him. Gorzinski rags it back into his own end. Chips it up to Beaudoin, just over the blue line and out. The Storm dump it in. Nice play by Gorzinski to cut off the dump in. Patterson picks it up in center ice. He's in over the blue line. He comes in. Dishes over to Vaden. Oh, big save by the Storm goalie on a nice play by Patterson and Bordeaux in tights. Lassonde on the back check. Gorzinski cuts him off. Nice play by Ben to shoot it around to Lassonde. Lassonde with a nice chip off the wall. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Bordeaux comes in. Cuts to the middle. Tries to dish over to Beaudoin, but he couldn't get it through. He fires it in front. Oh, what a nice pad save. Waite's going back. Nice play by Jake Lassonde to stay back on D for Ben. They dump it in. Patterson goes into the corner to battle for him. They fire it out. Goes all the way through to the left point. Gorzinski with a nice stick on the left point. Patterson in behind the net. Chases behind. He walks out. Nice save by Brooksy. Patterson with the nice, he skates it out. He chips it up to Lassonde on the wing. Lassonde's over the blue line with speed. Oh, big hit on Lassonde. That should be a major penalty right there. That should be a major penalty. That has no place in a 12U game right here. Didn't even try to play the puck. Jake Lassonde is down on the ice. Hope he's all right. Bad. That was bad. Didn't even try to play the puck.
I mean, right with the head, too.
Yeah. Jake Lassonde's out. He's a tough kid. That'll boy, Jake. The Raptors are going to go on a power play here. 45.8 seconds.
Only a minor. Only a minor.
45.8 seconds here left in the first. 1-0 Storm, and the Raptors are going on a power play. Miller on the draw. He wins it cleanly back. The Storm picks it up, and they're back the other way. Number 3's in. He throws a stick. And it goes in. Went off the post and in. Short-handed goal for the Storm. There's a little bit of a discussion right now. Max threw his stick while the kid was on the breakaway. Never looked like the puck fully crossed the line.
Sir, Coach wants to talk to you. Coach wants to talk to you. Coach wants to talk to you.
All right. Well, and it looked like it never went in, but they called it a goal. Raptors are down 2-0 here. Still on the power play. Bowling in on the forecheck. He wins it down low. Ryan put pressure on him down low. Nice play by Ryan to knock it away, but Storm's back the other way.
Keep skating.
Nice play by the Storm to go into zone. Nice back check by Ryan Miller. Nice physical play with his shoulder. Bowling with 5 seconds left, chips it up. Picked off by the Storm. And at the end of the first period, 2-0 Storm. Oh, and they're calling a late penalty here on number 3 on the Storm. Looks like he's going to get a late unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So Raptors are down 2-0, but they're going to go into the second period here with a 2-man advantage for the next 45 seconds.
Coach wanted to talk to you. That's all right. No worries. That's what's. We're going 5-on-3 for 19 seconds.
What's that?
5-on-3 for 19 seconds.
All right, we're back with second period action here. Raptors down 2-0. Raptors are going to start the second period on a 5-on-3, though. They're going to have a 2-man advantage. Big opportunity for the Raptors here to cut the lead in half. Here on the power play, Baudouin, Lassonde, and Bordeaux are going to start up front with Eves and Veneri on the back end.
Megan.
Little clock trouble here to start the second period, trying to get the 2 penalties on the Storm squared away. Raptors are going to be on the 5-on-3 for the next 45 seconds here. See if they can't cut this lead in half. Baudouin on the draw. Bordeaux on the forecheck. Oh, and they clear it out. That should be an ice. Icing on the Storm. It's going to come back into the Storm zone. Still a 5-on-3 here for the next 30 seconds or so. Then the Raptors will still have a 5-on-4 power play. Baudouin moves in on the draw. Nice win by Baudouin. Back to Eves. Goes D-to-D to Veneri. Veneri over to the boards. Tries to keep it in at the point. Nice play by Baudouin. Eves walks it in. He fires. Blocker saved by the Storm goalie. And it goes over the glass. A nice snapshot by Eves from out high. Still about 25 seconds left here on the 5-on-3. Baudouin steps in to the draw. He wins it over to Lassonde. Back to Veneri. He fires. Blocked on the way through by the Storm, and they ice down the ice. Should go for icing again. With 14:28 here left in the second period, Storm still with a 2-0 lead. Raptors with a 5-on-3 power play. Bodwine steps in for the faceoff. Bodwine wins it over to the corner, off the boards, and it's just out from the Triad defenseman. Eves back into his own end. He wheels behind his own net. He's got good speed as he steps out, cuts to the middle. He's across the red line, tries to chip it up to Lassonde just off his stick into the zone. Bordeaux in on a hard F1. Chips it to the middle, and they're off the boards and out. Veneri with good speed to pick it up in his own end. He fires it up to Bodwine. Bodwine chips it into the zone. Lassonde and Bordeaux in on the forecheck. He slaps it out. That's going to go all the way down for icing. The Storm killed off the 5-on-3. Raptors are still on the power play for the next 15 seconds.
15 seconds, right? 15 seconds, you got a guy running the back. Okay, I'll let you know. Just keep what you want, okay?
Jake High on right wing. Timpey on the draw with Dom DeYoung on the left wing. Korzinski and Patterson on the back end. Timpey steps into the draw. He wins it back to Jake High. Jake High with a nice toe drag, but it's picked off by the Storm. They're back the other way. They fire it in. No ice. In on Brooksy. Nice stick by Patterson to knock it away. Dom DeYoung chips it up the wall. And Timpey's out. Jake High. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but a nice play. Number 3 picks it up behind the net. They pressure him in the zone. Timpey tries to pinch him off on the wall. Nice play to turn it over. The Storm are over the blue line, and they fire it into the left corner. Patterson going back to battle with the winger. Nice stick by Patterson in the corner.
Go, get 17.
Korzinski's out. Oh, number 3 walks around. Nice, just wide of Brooksy on the left-hand side. He tries to center. Oh, just wide off the stick. Storm with some pressure here. And they score right in front. There was a couple battles in front. But the Storm bangs home the rebound. It's 3-0 Storm. With 12:43 left here in the second period, the Storm take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of time left. Let's go. We're right here. Let's go.
Ryan Miller on the draw. Goes forward with it. He's over the line. He walks in, chips it into the corner. They battle for it. It chops out. Oh, big save by the Storm goalie right in front of a Luke Bowen shot. That was the best chance of the period so far. The Storm are out of the zone. They chip it up. Nice stick by Radford to break up the pass. He chips it up to Bowling. Bowling in on the forecheck. He battles for it along the boards. He stop and go move. He fires it on net. Big save by the Storm goalie. Again, right out in front. Rebound. He fires and it's blocked on the way through from Jack Griffin. Nice play by Jack Griffin to hold it in the zone. They chip it out up to Ryan Miller at the red line. He steps in and gets it deep. Chip to the middle, and the Storm are able to chip it out. Mikhayenko, he wheels it back from his own end. He's got that long stick. He's over the blue line. Nice battle to get it deep. Oh, there's a trip. No call. Ryan Miller picks it up in the corner. Cycles it down low to Bowling. They're battling for it on the half wall. Nice pinch by Radford to keep it in on the backhand. The Storm chip it out. Ryan Miller picks it up in his own end. He falls. Max with a nice forehand backhand. He's over the line. Miller puts it back in, but we're offsides. And with 11:09 here left in the second period, still 3-0 Storm. Bordeaux, Beaudoin, and Lassonde with Eves and Veneri. They win it back. Back to Veneri at his own blue line. He chips it up to Lassonde, just out of his reach.
Jacob, get the puck, Jake. Come on.
They battle for it in their own ends. Veneri with a nice stop and go move, but he goes down behind his own net. They center it. Going to be a call coming up here. Looks like the Raptors are going to go back on the power play. The Storm player is going to go off. Minute 30 here. Minor penalty for tripping. Big opportunity for the Raptors to shift the momentum here. With 10:50 here left in the second. We got Lassonde, Beaudoin, and Bordeaux up front with Eves and Veneri on the back end. Beaudoin moves in for the faceoff. He wins it over to Lassonde. Back to Veneri. He fires in front to Bordeaux. Oh, it just escaped him through his skates. The Storm are back out of their zone, and they fire it out wide. Nice play by Veneri at his own blue line. He picks it up behind the net. Veneri's got good speed as he heads up the ice. He's over the red. He's into the zone and chips it in. Nice play to get it in deep. Beaudoin in on the forecheck. He's battling with him. Turns it over. The Storm shoot it out. Oh, almost held in by Veneri at the blue line, but they're out. So he gets it in deep. Vaden and Lassonde in on the forecheck. Vaden wins it in the corner. Lassonde on the help. He shoots it back to Eves at the point. Nice stop and go move by Eves. He walks it in. Walks around him. He shoots. Big save, rebound. Oh, and the Storm did a nice job to clear it out. Nice play by Eves on the power play. 30 seconds left on the Raptors power play here. They fire it up. It's off the boards. Nice stick by Bordeaux to turn it over at the red. Storm chip it into the zone, and Veneri's back to pick it up. They battle for it behind the net. Storm come out with it. They send it back to the point. They fire. Nice stick on the way through to block that shot. Eves, he's off and running. He chips it into the zone to Bordeaux. Lassonde's in on the forecheck. They fired around the board, but he fanned on it. Beaudoin picks it up out of the corner. Tries to walk it through, but it's intercepted. And the Storm pick it off, and they fire it all the way down. Looks like this is going to go for icing. Well, with 9:05 here left in the second period, the Storm are still up 3-0. Timpy moves in on the draw with Patterson and Gorzinski on the back end. Gorgulis and High on the wings. Timpy loses the draw back to Patterson. He walks it in. He fires it in front. It's in front. It's loose. It's loose. It's still, quick whistle there by the ref. It was still loose in front. It was still loose in front. That was a quick whistle. Nice play by Patterson to walk it in and find Gorgulis out front. Face off to the left of the Storm goalie. Timpy in on the draw. They're going to redo that face off. Timpy moves in on the draw again. Tries to go. Patterson gets it through to Gorgulis. They're battling for it. Nice play by Patterson to keep it in. Jake High battling on the wall. Walks it through. Storm is over the blue. Goes wide on Gorzinski. Nice play by Gorzinski to knock it away. He can't quite get it out. They fire. Nice pad save by Brooksy, moving to his left. Timpy chips it off the boards. Nice stick lift by the Storm to keep it in the zone.
Stay in the middle, Jake High.
They're battling for it. Patterson tries to fish it out of the corner. They fire it. Nice stick by Ben Gorzinski. He skates it out. Gorgolius on the forecheck. He makes a nice play at the blue line, and he's into the zone. Oh, just overskates the puck. Timpy with a nice play by Patterson. Picks it up on his forehand. He chips it up to Gorgolius. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. He's over the blue line. Drops it to Timpy. Timpy toe drags. He shoots. Nice play by Jake High. He scores! What a play by Noah Timpy to toe drag two guys. Shot it on net. And Jake High used the big body to bang home the rebound. It's 3-1. With 7:37 here left in the second period, the Raptors cut into the Storm lead, 3-1. They break the shutout. You can feel the momentum starting to shift here. Well, the Raptors are putting it on them so far in this period. Ryan Miller wins the draw. They're battling for it. Storm come the other way. Nice body play by Max Mikayenko. Jack Griffin chips it into the zone. Oh, they say he was just short of the red on the dump in. Looks like it's going to be icing on the Raptors. With 7:24 left here in the second period, it's 3-1 Storm.
You gotta get there, Luke. Get to your point, Luke.
Face off to the right of Brooks Black. Ryan Miller on the draw. Ryan Miller battles for it. Gets knocked down. It looks like we're going to have a call here right off the face-off. The Storm are going back to the penalty box here. Cross check right off the face-off. Like I said, folks, you can feel the momentum shifting here. Storm played a little undisciplined the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. And with 7:19 left in the second period, down 3-1, the Raptors are going back on the power play. Ryan Miller, Jack Griffin, and Luke Bowling up front with Eves and Veneri on the back end. Raptors power play here. Ryan Miller steps in for the draw. He's been really good so far this season on the draws. He wins it straight back to Veneri. He fires. Oh, blocked on the way through by his own man. Eves with a nice pinch down the left boards. Jack Griffin picks it up in the right corner. The Storm big man, he's back the other way. Nice step by Luca Veneri to knock it away at center ice. They battle for it. The Storm are over the line. They fire it in on Brooksy. Nice stick save. And he pushes it to the corner. Veneri picks it up in his own end with a minute left on the Raptors power play. Oh, they got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Ryan Miller over the zone. Over to Jack Griffin. He walks in on the backhand. Fires just wide. Nice play to move the puck to Jack Griffin, but he fired it just wide. The Storm pick it up and go wide with it. Good stick sides. With 6:30 here left in the second period, Raptors down 3-1. They've got 41 seconds left on this power play. Beaudoin, Lassonde, and Bordeaux are out there for the end of this power play. They lose the draw. The Storm chips it in. Jake Lassonde's back the other way. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. He chips it into the zone, and he's in. Storm come out the other way. Nice play. They're holding in, but they're out. Good back check by Bordeaux to get body position on him. Eves is back the other way. He steps to the middle. He's in. Oh, good stick by their player, but they shoot it just wide. The ref blows it dead. And they're going to take the Storm player for a high stick. Oh, wait, they're going to take a Raptors player for a high stick here. Vaden Bordeaux is going to go off for a high sticking call. Looks like Vaden Bordeaux got called for a high stick and then started mouthing at the ref, and he ended up getting a misconduct penalty for running his mouth to the ref. So with 6:04 left in the second period here, Raptors down 3-1. It's going to be 15 seconds here, 4-on-4 hockey. And then the Raptors are going to go on the penalty kill for the next minute and 15 seconds. Unfortunately, looks like Bordeaux is going to be in the box after getting a misconduct for running his mouth at the ref. We're back to the action here. The Storm come into the zone. Radford picks it up in his own end. He chips it off the wall. Nice block on the way through. Beaudoin's got good speed as he comes out of his own end. The Storm penalty's over. The Raptors are on a penalty kill now. Nice play by Daniel. Beaudoin, he's over the blue line. He gets it in deep.
Just one guy. Just one guy. Just one guy.
Storm fires it around the boards, and Mikhayenko holds it in at the far points. Beaudoin gets it in deep. Lassonde in on the forecheck. The Storm chip it out to the middle. Max fires it back in to Lassonde. Lassonde is onside, and he fires it into the zone. Beaudoin is in on the forecheck here. 40 seconds left on the Raptors penalty. They fire it out, and this is going to go for icing if it hurries. And it's going to be icing on the Storm. We'll have a face-off back here to the right of the Storm goaltender. And with 5:03 left here in the second period, Raptors down 3-1. There's still 30 seconds left of the penalty kill off here. Patterson and Gorzinski on the back end with DeYoung and Timpy up front. Timpy moves in on the face-off. Storm win the draw back behind their own net. They pick it up. They fire it up the wall to their big man. They're skating back. They fire it up. Storm over the blue line. He fires. Big save by Brooksy as it went high glove. They battle for it down low. Timpy with the down low center. They fire. Nice save by Brooksy out front. Raptors have 5 seconds left here on the initial penalty to Bordeaux. And with 4:39 left here in the second, they're down 3-1.
You got a 10? Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, smart.
Timpy in the draw. He wins it back to Gorzinski. He fires it off the wall, but it's held in. Nice save by Brooksy with the right pad as it came through from the point. Patterson fires it up the wall. Oh, just out of the reach. Jake High, he almost had a breakaway. And it's going to go for icing. With a nice indirect pass by Patterson off the wall. Just out of the reach of Jake High. With 4:22 here left in the second period, Raptors down 3-1. That was a nice kill. Timpy moves in on the draw. They battle for it into the corner. Jake High comes out with it. He's up the middle and he's out of his own end. He's got good speed as he cuts to the middle. Just poked away. Oh, he almost picked it off from the big man on the Storm. The Storm stepped to the middle with it. They're over the red line. They hit the guy at the far blue. They fire. Nice stop by Brooks Black as he melts it down. With 4 minutes left here in the second period, Raptors down 3-1, but we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Timpy moves in on the faceoff. He wins it back cleanly. Veneri picks it up. He fires it around. Jake High on the boards. They can't get it out. The Storm hold it in and fire it into the corner. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Jake High He's still got it. He walks in. He fires. Just off the glass, high over the glove side. Eves picks it up at his own at the red line. Goes D to D to Veneri. Veneri does a nice little spin move, and he's back. He chips it up the wall to Tippy. Tippy chips it to the middle. The Storm are back the other way. Nice play by Tippy to chip the puck out of the zone. And the Storm are going to go back to the penalty box here. Tippy was stripped up right after he chipped it out of his own end. Raptors with a big power play here to try to cut this lead to 1. With 3:10 here left in the second period. Storm up 3-1 here on the Raptors. The Raptors are going on the power play. Face off to the left of the Storm goalie here. Ryan Miller moves in on the draw. Miller loses the draw to the corner, and the big man for the Storm is around his own net. Miller tries to cut him off, but he steps to the middle. They're back the other way. They're over the line. They step up. Oh, nice glove save, but it's loose. Brooksy with a nice glove save in there. Luke Bowling picks it up on the backhand, and he's up the wall with it. He chips it up to Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller chips it up to Radford just out of his reach. Miller with a nice play. Radford chips it off the boards. Ryan Miller's up the ice. He chips it in. Jack Griffin in on F1 on the forecheck. They fire it around. It's off Jack's leg. Bowling picks it up behind the net. Back to the point to Daniel Radford. Radford fires. Tipped in front by Jack Griffin. He's battling for it. Nice play by Daniel to chip the puck off the stick. Luke Bowling's back the other way. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. He's back in. Luke's in. He shoots off the crossbar and over the glass. Nice play by Luke Bowling. He fired it off the crossbar. He had him beat, but Big Ben struck 1. Raptors still on the power play here for the next 27 seconds. 2:07 left in the second. Raptors down 3-1. Bodwine, Gorgulius, and Lassand out here with Veneri and Eves on the back end. Bodwine, Caleb with a shot right on, and it's a nice save by the Storm goalie. The Storm come out with it. Bodwine turns it over, and they're back into the zone. Bodwine steps to the middle. He fires. Glove save by the Storm goalie. Nice shot on by Bodwine. 10 seconds left here in the power play. 1:50 left in the second period. Bodwine moves in for the faceoff. Off the ref, and the Storm win the draw. Bodwine pitches it off on the wall. He steps off the wall. He gets stripped. No call. Wow, Bodwine was in. And it's going to be offsides on the Raptors. Bodwine walked it off the wall, was wide open, got tripped, and no call. Face off at center, just outside the Storm zone. Bodwine battling for it. Gorgulius picks it up. It's into the zone. He's in on the hard F1 forecheck. Storm chip it up the wall, just out. Nice play by Lassand to pick it up, and he rags it back. Goes D to D. Gorzinski chips it up to Caleb. They're battling for it. It's back into the Storm zone. Bodwine turns it over. He walks out. He fires, tries to go short side, and a nice stop by the goalie. So the Storm are back the other way. They got a 3-on-1. They pass it over. Nice play by Gorzinski to force him wide. The Storm walk in. Shot just wide. Lassand picks it up in his own end. He skates it out of his zone, cuts across the middle, chips it up to Gorgulius. Gorgulius has room up the right wing. He battles wide. He's in. Oh, just falls off his stick. Bodwine picks it up, though, and chips it in low. He's behind the net, gets bodied by the Storm defenseman. They chip it up. Nice play by Preston to hold it in. They chip it up, and this is going to go for icing all the way down. And with 26 seconds left here in the second, it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Raptors. Timpy on the draw with DeYoung and High on the wings, Radford and Mikhayenko on the back end. Timpy moves in on the draw. He loses it to the corner. They chip it up. Max holds it in at the left point. He chips it off the wall on a nice little play. Fans on the shot, and the Storm chip it out. Radford's back into his own end with 12 seconds left on the clock. They chip it up the wall. Noah helps out as the down low center. He gives it up. He walks out. Nice stop by Brooksy on the short side.
Behind you.
And that's going to do it for the second period. Going into the third period here, Raptors are down 3-1. All right, we're back for the start of the third period here. Raptors down 3-1. Big opportunity to cut into this lead. Try to tie this thing up. Starting for the Raptors, we got Miller at center, Griffin on the right, Billing on the left, Eves and Veneri on the back end. Miller moves in on the faceoff. He wins it cleanly back to Veneri. He chips it up the wall to Griffin. They're battling for it. Eves comes out with it along the boards. He chips it up the wall to Miller. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. He gets it poked away by the defenseman. Centers it.
Go get it.
Bowling with a nice play to hold it in. Griffin fires. Nice save by the Storm goalie on the short side. The Storm come out with it. They've got good speed heading out of the zone. Nice play by Eves to cut him off on the wall. Miller chips it up. It's back into the Storm zone. Bowling pressuring. Storm take it behind their own net. He fires it up the wall. It escapes him. Veneri back into his own end on the backhand. He wheels it. He's got good speed as he goes up the wall. He breaks in. He cuts to the middle. He fires just over the net and it goes over the glass. Tipped off the Storm defenseman's stick, so it should be an in-zone faceoff. With 13:57 left here in the third, Timpy moves in for the draw. Timpy back to Patterson. He fires it to Timpy. He shoots. Oh, just blocked on the way through. Timpy down low. Tries to center. He backhands it. Big save. Rebounds. And they're out with it. Patterson on the back chip. Keeps him wild. The Storm tried to center, goes all the way through to the left point. Held in by number 3. Blocked all the way through and just wide of Brooksy. Patterson picks it up, goes hard off the wall. The Storm pick it up into the right corner. He does a little stop and go move. Patterson picks it up. He shoots it up the wall to DeYoung. DeYoung can't quite get it out. Nice play by Timpey as the down low center. They're battling for it. He walks out, shoots. Big save by Brooksy in tight, and he melts it down. And with 12:57 here left in the third, Raptors still down 3-1. Bodwine moves in on the faceoff. He wins it back. Radford picks it up, and Bodwine's out of the zone with it. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Bodwine picks it up. He's got a 1-on-1. He walks in. Nice play, but to break it away. Lasalle with the shot, just wide of the blocker side. Radford moves in. Nice pinch by Daniel to hold it in. He fires. Big save with the glove by the Storm goalie with guys going to the net. Good start to this shift for this line. 12:35 here left in the third. Face off to the left of the Triad goalie. Bodwine moves in with Lassonde and Gorgulias on the wings. Jake battles for it. Bodwine chips it into the corner. Lassonde's in on the forecheck. Willie wins the battle along the half wall. Down to Lassonde. He fires out front. Oh, almost on net. The Storm defenseman is back up the right-hand side. Willie on the back check, forcing him wide. They drop pass to the high guy. Nice stick by Willie. We'll chip it up. Gorgolius picks it up at his own blue line, and he's up the wall. Chips it up to Lassonde, just out of his reach. Jake with a nice stick to pick it off. He's just got it chipped away from him. Lassonde back on his side of the red line. He's got good speed as he heads up the middle. He steps in, takes it wide. He fires it at the net. With Gorgolius going to the net, the Triad goalie melts it down. And with 11:45 here left in the third, Raptors still down 3-1. Miller, Bowling, and Griffin up front. Beneri and Eves on the back end. Miller moves in for the faceoff. Wins it straight back to Beneri. Over to Eves, D-to-D. He gets it deep, but it's chipped away. Nice keep in by Eves on the left point. He walks in. He fires. Rebounds. Nice save by the Triad goalie. Looked like another quick whistle in tight, but he melts it down. Face off to the right of the Triad goalie. A nice little stop and go move by Axel Eves to get the puck to the net there from the left point. Miller loses that one to the corner, but he's in on it. They battle for it along the half wall. They fired around the boards. Veneri on the pinch. Nice play by Veneri to pinch him off. They keep it in the zone right there. Down the right-hand boards. He fires just wide. Bowling in on the left wing. He battles for it down low. He fires it around. Veneri holds it in at the right point. He fans on the shot, but he recovers. He picks it up, does a nice little spin move at the red line. Chips it up to Jack Griffin, just out of his reach. They wave off icing and they're back in on the forecheck. Triad picks it off and they're up out of the zone. Veneri back into his own end. He picks it up on the forehand. Nice little stop and go move behind his own net. Fires it around the Bowling. Bowling can't quite get it out. He turns and backhands it out, and Griffin's up on the forecheck. Triad goes far side with it. Bowling picks it up in his own end. Chips it off the wall to himself. It's held in by big number 3. They're battling for it. Nice stick by Patterson. Oh. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty here on Axel Eves for a body check down in the corner. And with 10:08 here left in the third period, the Raptors are going to go down a man here on the penalty kill.
Use your head, okay? Can't do that. Can't do that. You gotta use your head. Okay? Yeah, why? I want you playing hard. You know I trust you a lot.
Oh. Down one man, we've got Patterson and Gorzinski on the back end. Timpy loses the draw, but it somehow gets out of the zone. Jake High on the forecheck here. They fire it in, and it's going to go into the Raptors bench. Should be a face-off just outside the Raptors zone. Face-off at center. Timpy moves in on the draw. 1:19 left on the Raptors penalty. So Patterson chips it off the wall. They fire it back into the zone. Gorzinski's back behind the net. He picks it up. He fires it up the wall. They fire. It's loose in front. They turn and shoot. Big save by Brooksy. They battle for it. And he melts it down. Little scrum in front. And they're going to take both guys in front. Patterson for the Raptors and number 39 for the Storm. They're going to take them both. With 9:33 left in the third period, Raptors still down one guy here. Timpy moves in on the draw. He wins it back right in front of his own net, but Mikhayenko picks it up on the backhand. He battles for it in the corner. Back to the point. They fire. They battle for it down low right in front of the Zamboni door. Continue to battle for it. Mikhayenko works him over with the body. He comes out with it behind his own net. He fires it up the wall. Held in by the Storm defenseman. They chip it out. 24 seconds here left on the Raptors penalty kill. Timpy pressures him at the blue line. He chips it in, and Radford just can't quite get it out. So, yeah, it has to be at a whistle. Correct. So, yes. Now, Axel's out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Storm back into the zone, fires it just wide. Timpy picks it up. You have to wait for a whistle. Storm try to go D to D. They hold it in. They fired it back down low. Birdwine picks it up. They fired it. Oh, Jake High picks it up, and he backhands it out. Held in by the Storm. Blocked by Mikhayenko, and it's out of the zone. 7:55 here left in the third. Raptors down by 2. And there he picks it up behind his own net. They wheel it behind. He chips it up the wall, just out of the zone. They're battling for it. Veneri wheels it into his own end. He's got good speed as he comes out of the zone. He takes him wide. He's into the zone. He fires. Big save by the Triad goalie. He tried to go 5-hole. There was a bit of a scuffle afterwards.
Over here! Over here! Get over here! Now! Over here! Axel! Axel!
Refs are trying to get it squared away here. With 7:22 left here in the third, Raptors down by 2. And it looks like the Raptors are going to go on a power play here, possibly. Oh, look! Actually, looks like they're going to take them both here. Goldwine and number 3 are going to get coincidental minors here. With 7:22 here left in the third period. Raptors down 3-1 here. Trying to figure out whether it's 5-on-5 here or whether they're going to play a little 4-on-4 hockey. Five-on-5 hockey. Miller steps in on the draw. Miller wins the draw over to the corner. Eves holds it in at the left point. Jack Griffin's in on the forecheck. He battles for it. The puck comes out, squirts out. Veneri back into his own end on the backhand. Goes D to Eves. Eves with a little stop and go move up to Gorgolius. He turns it over at the blue line, but they're back in on the forecheck. Nice play by Miller to chip it away at the red line. The Storm pick it off and they're back the other way. They fire it in. Veneri picks it up behind his own net. It's a little stop and go move. He fires it up and it's out of the zone. Gorgolius with the pressure. They fire it up. Oh, Jack Griffin almost kept it in at the blue line. The Storm chipped up into the zone. Nice play by Axel Eves to strip at him of a puck. He's got good speed as he comes behind the net. Nice little chip off the wall. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Chips to the middle to Jack Griffin. Back to Miller. He fires it on net. Chipped in up by Griffin. He tries to center it, but it went off a Storm skate. Storm all over the red line with speed. Miller with a good angle. Nice play by Miller to cut him off on the boards. Miller without a stick continues to battle for it. Veneri picks it up and he's back behind his own net. He chips it up the wall. Storm hold it in. They walk in. They fire. Nice pad save by Brooksia down low. Chimpy's got room as he comes up the right wing. He and Griffin are up the ice. Timpy walks to the middle. Tries to toe drag her in him, and he's chipped away. 1-on-3 back the other way. Brzezinski falls. Nice play by Timpy to bring it up the ice. Timpy tries to chip it up the wall, but it's held in by the Storm. 5:11 left here in the third period. Raptors still down by 2. Brzezinski with a nice chip move off the wall. Jake High in on the forecheck. Almost beats him to the puck. Brzezinski picks it up at the blue line. He fires it in. It's going to be offsides. So with 4:57 here left in the third period, Raptors still down by 2. They need a quick one here. Raptors need a quick one here to cut the lead in half. Timpy on the draw. Back to Brzezinski. He shoots it in, not quite deep enough. Oh, it's turned over by Jake High. Timpy pitches it off on the boards on a nice play. The Storm try to send it up the middle. The Storm are back the other way. They fire it in. Brzezinski picks it up behind his own net. He fires it around to High. High picks it up. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Jake High and Noah Timpy in on the 2-on-1. Oh, nice play by the Storm defenseman to knock it to the corner. Tries to center. Puts it up the wall. Timpy on the pressure. They fire it back around. Dom DeYoung on the forecheck. They chip it to the middle to their center. Held in by Patterson. He fires it down into the left corner. Jake High in on the forecheck. DeYoung pitches it off on the wall to High in front. It's a bottle. And it squirts out to the Storm winger. He chips it out. This might go for icing. Oh, the puck dies right before the goal line. No icing. 3:45 here left in the third. Zinski with speed coming out of his own end. He chips it up. Bodwine battling for it. Nice play by Ben to chip it out of the zone. Bodwine pitches him off on the wall, but he's into the zone. He walks in. Oh, and he scores on the backhands. Number 3 walked it to the middle. And he's taunting the bench as he skates away. He's taunting the bench as he skates away. 4-1 Storm. With 3:23 here left in the third. 4-1 Storm. Bordeaux over the line. He's into the zone. It's going to be a power play for the Raptors here. Nice play off the faceoff by Bordeaux to win the puck and get it into the zone. With 3:15 here left in the third. Raptors down 4-1, going to the power play. Bodwine, Lassonde, and Bordeaux. Eves and Veneri on the back end. See if the Raptors can't get a quick one here. Bodwine wins the draw. Oh, it's picked off by the big man. He's back the other way. Eves with a nice stop and go move at the red line. He battles for it. Number 3's back into the zone. He cuts in. Oh, just over the net. It ended up landing on top of the net. I thought it went over the net, but it was on top of the net, so the ref blows it dead. 2:59 here left in the third. Raptors down by 3. 1:15 left on their power play. Face off to the left of Brooksy. Bodwine wins the draw into the corner. They're battling for it. Eves comes out with it. He's got good speed as he comes out of his zone. Hits Lassonde on right wing. Lassonde fires it in. Bordeaux's in on the foot check. He wins the race to the puck. They shoot it out to Eves, to Lassonde in front. Oh, tried to toe drag around the man, but wasn't quite there. Veneri picks it up. Oh, he overskates it on the wall. Veneri's racing with big number 3 on the way back into the zone. Nice stick by Veneri on the back check. He centers it. Nice stick by Bordeaux on the back as he came back. They chip it out, and the Storm pick it up at their own red line. He's back. Oh, just overskates it, and it's back into the zone. The Storm pick it up in the left corner. They walk out with it. Nice play by Eves to knock it away. Up to Bordeaux on the left wing. He's got good speed as he crosses the red. He cuts to the middle. Oh, he's in. He shoots. Deeks. Oh, nice poke check back to Eves. Oh, a nice play by the Storm player to slide and block the shot. They walk in. They score! They score! They walked in. Passed the puck over to Bodwine, and he fired it home. And with 1:42 left in the third. Well, the ref just said the goal counts, so it's going to be a 4-2 game here. But Eves took a penalty right after the goal went in, so the Raptors are going to be down a man. So Bodwine buried the puck to make it a 4-2 game, but then they got Eves with another penalty right after the puck went in. Raptors call a timeout. And with 1:42 here left in the third, Raptors are going to be down one guy. So with 1:42 here left in the third, the Raptors come out on the penalty kill here for the next minute 30. Down 2 goals. They're going to need to find it. Miller on the draw. Tries to go forward with it. Back to Max on the point. Miller wins the puck. The race to the puck on the wall. Nice play by Max to chip it ahead. Radford picks it up and he fires it up to Bowling. Bowling with a nice play as he's falling to chip it to the wall. Nice play by Miller. They fired up the wall. Miller battling for it. Battles for it on the wall just outside their zone. Max chips it up the wall. Bowling with a nice play to chip it ahead to the Storm blue line. The Storm are right back with a far stretch pass. Nice play by Daniel to chip it up. Max picks it up and he's over the blue line. Oh, he just gave it up. They battle for it. 56 seconds left here in the game. Raptors down by 2. Miller back into his own end. He fires it up the wall, not out. Bowling just chips it out. And Miller beats him with a nice chip to the wall. He's in 2-on-2. Oh, tried to center, but nobody was home. Jay Cobb with a nice body play. Brzezinski picks it up. Raptors have the goalie pulled, so it's 5-on-5 for the next 28 seconds. Nice play by Jay Cobb. He's into the zone. Tries to dance around him, but a nice stop.
Get up, Ben! Ben, get up! Get up, Ben!
They battle for it on the end boards. Eves is on the ice. There's 7 seconds left battling for it. Can't quite get it loose. Jake High tries to center it, and it's out of the zone. And that's going to do it. The Storm take this one 4-2. 2 great battles here on the weekend between the Raptors and the Storm. Last night, the Raptors took it 5-3 in the first one. Today, it was a different tale with the Storm taking it 4-2. We'll be back in action at home next weekend where the Raptors will host the Reston Raiders again. Have a good weekend.